It's a, we use different materials for bagging. This is sealant tape. And sealant tape will allow us to create a seal. The seal is then used to create the vacuum for the bag. Pretty simple. Terry could go into this if he wants to. Vacuum bagging, if you haven't done this before, you need a bag, you need vacuum. We use sealant tape. The sealant tape, there's a little piece going around, it's just real sticky tape that you put in, and what we're going to do is put the part in here, take and put vacuum ports through the bag, seal the bag, pull vacuum. It's that simple. Use these. This is really the right way to do it. To get cheap and dirty, you wind up using a piece of sealing tape and a hose, and you stick it in and you put sealing tape. That can be pretty expensive. Depending on the material, what I do is I go down to U-line, and whatever it is you're going to pull vacuum on, and allows the air to pull into it. We're going to kind of cheat a little bit here. Normally what you do on vacuuming is you're going to give yourself some airways to pull vacuum. We're not going to get that fancy.
What they're going to do is they're going to slam this shut.
We're just going to put breathers over this.
Okay. So there's a variety of things to do. What they're going to do is we're going to use quick disconnect vacuum probes. These are bayonet type. Catalyze the resin, stick it in the bag, and we don't do a leak check. Well, a leak check would be if they have a pre-impregnated material, we have in the freezer, you put a probe on one side and put the vacuum gauge on the other, and you check if there's any decay and loss of vacuum in the bag. You'll hear it, okay? So we'll hear that. And what we have here is the vacuum source. Our vacuum pump is in the back room over here, and it goes overhead, pumps in here. So right now we're pulling, it's always good to know what vacuum pumps we're pulling here. We're pulling 26 inches mercury. That's good. Okay, that's a lot. We could choke this down, but I think we're going to be fine. What they're doing now is they're putting down, this is called sealant tape. You might notice pucky, dum-dum, seams chromate. It's all sealant tape, is what it's really called. It's basically for vacuum bagging materials. This is for high temp, but it's also good for room temperature. This is about $3 a roll if you were to buy it. Okay. I get cases free. Okay, cases of heat. So there's techniques, and we can show you all these different techniques of bagging. I'm putting gears in the bag so you can have an envelope. This is what they call an envelope bag or a pillowcase. You can slip the product into a urethane, and it stretches. It's really neat stuff. A couple of vendors carry that. It's just wonderful stuff. Shop around, and then you'll find those kinds of things. But if you're going to do onesie-twosies, you're fine with these kinds of, you lost the whole integrity. Sometimes what they'll do, if you have very large bags, like this, you can also use a vacuum to suck out all the volume to get down. It's going to take just a little short little urine. Okay. So they've got time, we call it adjusting the bag. They can adjust the bag so they don't have wrinkles across the face of the part. You want the good pressure on here. What kind of pressure are you going to get when you're pulling the vacuum? You're going to get 14 psi, 14.7 psi at sea level. So every square inch, you're going to get almost 15 psi pushing on that bag. So over this, you're going to get several thousand psi over the whole bag, which is crazy. It's going to do a good job. So what they're doing now is they're adjusting the bag, making sure they get the wrinkles when they need them.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, we'll stick another one on here. We pulled, last one we did, we pulled 26 inches of mercury all night long.
I can't flash this. We can shake this. Yeah, we can do that. Let's
air to move inside that. But we'll do this till it cures.
Those creases don't matter?
No, what will happen a little bit is you'll get a little bit of resin will migrate down the crease, but you just take and knock it off with a little sandpaper. It's not
When you laminate it, it'll just all blend in.
How long till it cures?
It'll take about 2 hours before we can pull it.
Well, If you want, you can snag you one of these vacuum pumps right here. I think these are going for around, what, 300 bucks?
You
400
can
bucks, something like
eBay
that.
300, 250. Yeah.
And so we could turn that on, you have a portable system you run out there. We were just talking out in the other room, if you have shop air, and you have a big compressor, go ahead and get you to go down to, those, catalog sale places.
Harbor Freight.
Not Harbor Freight.
No, they still have inventory.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
You want to get a high CFM, because if you get a low one, you're gonna run your compressor dead.
Fiberglass Supply has a nice one.
Fiberglass Supply, go to those guys, get these Venturi system. What they are, you got shop air coming in and it causes a vacuum Venturi, it causes vacuum to pull off the other end, and you're gonna be happy duck.
Bamboo composite. And this board right here weighs this is about the same weight as a standard surfboard. This one's kind of overbuilt. And can't hurt it. This one has a 6 ounce underneath the bamboo and a 4 ounce under the bamboo on the bottom.
Our shop and in our classroom areas.